few years ago, I thought I was doing everything right. I canceled out the noise, followed the financial advice, chased the numbers, and tried to live up to what everyone else called success. But despite all my effort, I still felt unhappy. I felt stuck and trapped in a cycle of comparison, constantly measuring my life against what I saw on social media and flashy success stories. I questioned everything and asked myself, was I even on the right path? That's when I realized that personal finance wasn't just about the numbers or following someone else's blueprint. It was about discovering what actually works for me. That turning point didn't come easy. I had to let go of bad money habits, chasing the wrong goals, and redefining my own version of success. So today I want to share the lessons from that journey with you, the struggles, the breakthroughs, and how I finally started building a life that feels truly rich and meaningful. My hope is that these insights, based on my own personal experience and research, will help you take the first steps towards your dream life too. The first thing I noticed very early on is that personal finance is no longer about your personal priorities or goals. If you've ever caught yourself measuring your worth against someone else's paycheck or scrolling through Instagram wondering why their life looks so much better, you're not alone. A study has revealed that half of social media users have compared their lives to others on Facebook or Instagram. Furthermore, they have also found that 17% have felt the urge to buy a house of their own after seeing where others live via social media, and 15% have considered purchasing a new car. It seems like personal finance has become anything but personal. It has become a status game. What's my friend striving for? What is that my colleague has that I don't? What's my neighbor spending on? This collective obsession has turned into a competition of measuring ourselves against each other with the goal to always come out as the winner. A few years ago, success meant making 6 figures. Then it was 7 figures. And now 8 figures is the new gold standard. And sure, inflation plays a role. But this constant escalation seems like it's spiraling out of control. So I ask myself, where does it actually end? To answer this, Warren Buffett famously posed 2 counter questions, which address the flaws in the status game thinking. Would you rather be the world's greatest lover, but have everyone think you're the worst, or the world's worst lover, but have everyone think you're the greatest? The point is clear: chasing external validation often leads to internal emptiness. So if this comparison game doesn't lead to happiness, what does? Let's take a look at research by Daniel Kahneman and Angus Deaton. They had found that day-to-day happiness rose as annual income increased. But above $75,000, it leveled off and happiness plateaued. But why is this the case? The answer lies in what I like to call the happiness cap. Material things often only offer a fleeting thrill. The excitement of a new car, a bigger house, or the latest gadget fades faster than we'd like to admit. As humans, we adapt quickly to our possessions, and what once felt like luxury can quickly become our new baseline. To break the cycle, I started spending more on experiences like travel, learning, quality time, because it created longer-lasting happiness for me. And that again is actually backed by science. A study found that people tend to feel happier when they spend money on experiences rather than material goods. And it does make sense when you think about it, because unlike objects, experiences grow richer over time through memories and meaning. However, there's yet again a twist. A more recent follow-up to the $75,000 study conducted again by Daniel Kahneman and Angus Deaton with Penn Integrates Knowledge University professor Barbara Mellers as arbiter revealed something crucial. There might be a link to increased income and happiness with a cap of $100,000. For instance, if you're rich and miserable, more money won't help. Emotional well-being doesn't magically appear with a bigger paycheck. This is where things really got complicated for me personally. Once I learned about all this new information, money can buy comfort and convenience, but it doesn't guarantee fulfillment. What I personally experience is the following. Happiness is more tied to how we spend our money and whether that is aligned with what truly matters to us. If fulfillment is not about money or stuff, and sometimes it's not even always about experiences, what's the answer? The answer lies in personalization and authenticity. For better or worse, the reality is this: you have to define success for yourself. And that's not only my personal experience. A study revealed that people who spent more money on purchases that aligned with their personality traits reported greater life satisfaction. For example, a social person investing in events and an introvert creating a cozy home. This is why it's essential to tune out the noise and focus on what feels authentic to you. Start by asking yourself, what are my core values? Am I spending in a way that aligns with what truly matters to me? Am I balancing enjoying today with planning for tomorrow? Finding balance is key. Extreme saving can leave you feeling deprived, while overspending can lead to regret and instability. Instead of rigidly following one financial philosophy, the goal is to master the art of moderation. Success doesn't have to mean living in luxury or retiring at 40. For some, it might mean traveling the world. For others, it could mean building a legacy for their family. And for many, it's simply finding peace of mind in a stable and fulfilling life. Now that we've covered the mindset, what practical steps can help you make progress? It's because it's one thing to talk about mindset and spending behavior. It's another to turn it into action. So let me share the 3 transformative habits with you that have helped me regardless of income or goals. Automate and separate savings. Take willpower out of the equation by setting up automatic transfers to your savings accounts. Start small and adjust as your income grows. Having separate savings accounts for each individual goal like emergency, travel, or other big purchases makes it easier to track progress and stay motivated. Second, pay yourself first and invest. Before paying bills or spending, set aside a portion of your income for your goals. This simple habit ensures that your financial future takes priority. Now, invest the money in assets. It's like planting seeds that will grow into something bigger over time. And third, live below your means. Avoid spending more than you can afford. And don't create a life that is solely financed by debt. First earn the money, then live the life. Only then it will feel authentic. Personal finance isn't about keeping up with anyone else. It's about aligning your money with your values, knowing your priorities, and creating a system that works for you. The secret to true fulfillment isn't a bigger paycheck or a flashier lifestyle. It's designing a life that feels rich to you personally. But remember, none of these strategies will work if you're still making budgeting mistakes that sabotage your progress. So before you leave, check out this video up here where I speak about the top budgeting mistakes, or this one on how to set achievable financial goals.